going on, Facebook?
Alright. A little loud.
It's a little loud. A little loud. What's going on, Facebook Live? How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Ricky D and Mr. Glenn over there. We're going to do a little bit of this here live streaming. You got to check out my shirt on All Cylinders t-shirt, son. Mr. Glenn's over there on that keyboard computer looking deal.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know he could do something besides just draw tattoo stuff, did you? Ha ha! He done told you.
Every now and then.
We got 3 viewers on here, Jerry Briggs and Caitlin Peffer. Can y'all hear me very good?
Who? What? Who?
Can y'all hear? Can you?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
But can you hear me?
I can.
Well, cool.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Ooh, daddy.
We're here.
We're live. So we're live audio.
Is that one live?
That one's working, it's live. This one's working, it's live.
All right.
God dang it. Haha. Now, Facebook Live, we know y'all can't hear the music that's going on in the background, but when you get on the podcast, which can be seen on any major podcast outlet, preferably on Anchor, you guys will be able to hear the music he's got in here behind it.
Yeah. What was you saying?
I was just telling them if they could, when they go and listen to the podcast, they can get all the cool visual effects, or just audio effects.
Oh, yeah, because
they don't get to hear what we're hearing right now.
you can't hear what we're hearing. Except for that. Everybody
hear that?
Everybody hears that.
Now, so we got some folks over here watching us. Over here we got some folks watching us. Glenn's trying to hide out of the camera here. I don't know what's going on there, boys. There he is.
What's up, y'all?
There he is. So what's going on?
Eating a French fry.
From Long John Silver's. Long John's, hey, if anybody out there from Long John's wants to sponsor us, we're down, because, like, we need it.
Pay me. I'm eating your French fries.
That's right. Hey, we're worldwide, buddy. Tiller right here, he's over in some other country. I can't remember where he's from, but he's way over there, and he shares everything we post. So thank you, brother. We love you.
Well, we'll ask him where he's from, and we'll be like, hey, where is...
I tell him, where are you from, brother? I can't remember.
Where
I think you're in Germany right now.
Germany.
I think he's in Germany, but he's from,
Guten Abend.
But he loves cars, man. Like, he just shipped he had a Fortune Camaro shipped over to Germany where he's at. He's working on it. He's super big car guy.
How much does it cost to have a car shipped to Germany?
I don't know.
Can you tell us if you're in Germany? How was your week?
Oh, man. My week's been good. It's been a big adjustment. Having to go from day shift to the night shift there.
Right.
But I'm enjoying it. It's good to be back to a regular-ish kind of job, but still blessed with the fact that I'll be able to do things like this. And
you're with the rest of the world now.
I know it. What are they going to do?
Doing big people stuff.
Is that a joke? Because I'm small?
No. Oh, come on now. I would make short jokes to Bobby Stinner.
He would.
I wouldn't do that. Come on. Man.
So today on our Cylinders, usually before we get on here, Glenn sends me a list of talking points that we're going to have.
Usually. And
today, when I asked him about it, because we like to do this on Mondays, but where my schedule's flip-flopped, we're having to do it today. And I was like, well, what's our talking points going to be? And he was like, well, Bob, it's going to be a pop quiz for Ricky D. So, for y'all that don't know, the people on our Cylinders over here, we got 2 cameras going on. On our Cylinders Facebook page, y'all know Glenn. For the people that's on my personal page that don't know Glenn, this is Mr. Glenn Clark. Jump in here, bud. He is an entrepreneur, great family man, good role model.
Jackass, just a regular.
He's a jackass. He's also was a service member. He's a vet. So thank a lot of this guy, and I appreciate the fact he lets me come over here and do this. And he got me this here new shirt. What up, Miss Martha? How you doing?
Just a regular Joe. I'm just a regular Joe.
Regular Joe, my ass. He's busy.
I'm just a regular fella.
So, for all the people that's jumping on my personal page here, if you guys would do me a favor, go to On All Cylinders Facebook page and like that page. So what we want to do is we want to start driving everybody towards that way, not just my personal page. That way we can grow a business out of this thing and not have to have a real job. Glenn got some of those short jokes too. See, Sue Ann says you're gonna make fun of short people.
I don't
See?
make.
See?
Who said that? Who said that?
Sue Ann Bentley did.
Sue Ann Bentley, you don't know. Everything goes over your head. You don't even know what a joke is. That's a short joke.
See there what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about?
got questions for you.
Okay, what's up?
What's the standard distance of a drag race?
1,320 foot if we're talking about quarter mile. If we're talking about eighth mile, 660 foot. Some places, if it's a really short deal, they like to run to the 330. Next question, please.
Did you hear that, y'all? Due to safety concerns, certain sanctioning bodies of the NHRA for those top fuel and funny car classes have shortened the track to what distance?
1,000 foot.
1,000 feet. The man's got 2 for 2.
The reason for that is because the cars are going so fast in the extra 200 and some foot that they can't slow down. So Doug Coletta was one of the people that headed that up when he lost his son, hit the sand trap and died. That was one of the things. It's like, hey, we need to back the finish line up. So
That wasn't even on the pop quiz. That's just for extra bonus points.
oh, look there, we got Tracy and Robert Bell. For y'all that don't know, he owns Bad Luck Garage on the YouTube, and he's a bad hammer. We got Justin Carl watches, Tiffany Paul watches. Son, we got some people in here today.
You gonna kill me? Where was the first Chevy?
Oh, look, we got Attila's over here on all cylinders pass too. Look there, he jumped over on all cylinders. Thank you, buddy. Hey, Attila, how much does it cost to ship a car to Germany or wherever you're at?
Are you in Germany?
I think he's in Germany. He travels a lot, man. He's all over the place.
That's cool. I used to be a traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got paid to do it.
Yeah, I know. I wish I got paid to travel now.
Said, I'm a traveling man. Oh.
You love these microphones.
I do. It's odd. I never get to hear myself. I'm like, now I understand why people listen to me talk. I do sound like Larry the Cable Guy. I'll admit it.
When was Chevy's first car put out?
Thanks, brother. When was Chevy's first car put out?
Yeah, when was Chevy's
first car or
car?
Automobile?
Automobile.
I have no idea.
1913.
I was going to say 1932.
I'm not going to scratch that
Okay.
from the points because that was just like a random.
That was a good one. I should know that, though. 1913.
I know. Like, just saying.
Robert, we appreciate you being on here, brother. Thank you. He just got off work and seen that we're going live. Attila's over here on the On Our Cylinders page. He says, what's up? Somebody, Davina Johnson, is that who that is? I can't see it far away.
What? I can't read that far away. I can't see. I got bad eyes.
Dennis Johnson says, Glenn is slipping.
What?
Oh, Attila's in Scotland, and he said it was about $1,000, but 10% was towards taxes. So for you guys that don't follow Attila, look on here. You'll see that his name is spelled Alpha Tango Tango India Lima Alpha Charlie Hotel India Oscar Victor India November L. Follow him. He's got all kinds of cool stuff going on about cars. Man, we got all kinds of people here watching. This is what I'm talking about.
I think you should phonetically spell everybody's name now.
No.
That was good.
Thank you. I was stressing out. I was like, oh, God, why I started out this way? What if I can't remember? Because I know there's a bunch of people on my page that are military that like Garrett Kennedy right there. He's retired Army. He would absolutely make fun of me if I messed that up.
Right. I would, too.
That's right.
I was like waiting for you to mess up.
I know. And I was all leaned over where you could have just been like, pow!
I was biting my lip. I was like, he's going to mess up. He's going to mess up.
All right, next question. What we got?
What year did the NHRA start requiring reverse systems on cars, on drag cars?
I'm learning that I don't know near as much as I thought I did. Reverse system on cars.
Yep.
So cars started going fast around 1961.
After the burnouts, cars would
Gotta
be pushed back by a crew.
I want to say, what year did the NHRA start?
What year? What?
What year did the NHRA? Was it 1959 that they became an actual accredited
Insurance? Oh, NHRA?
Yeah.
I would say probably the 60s.
I think it was 59. So then they probably required a backup system in 65.
1980. So close.
Wow.
So close. Push start engines were allowed until when?
Now. You can have push start engines now. You can buy a production car with a push start engine.
Well, it says push starts to get engines running were necessary until. Like it's not necessary.
You could not push button, but actually pushing the car to get it to start.
Roll, yes.
79.
76.
Close.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I wish I should have been better prepared. For you guys watching me fail right now, I hope you're loving it. So right now, non-military are like, what did he just say? They better get it. Hey. What we got over here? Says, well done, Ricky. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, brother. I appreciate you. You shout out and share everything we do, so you're the man. Worldwide, baby. Worldwide. All
Worldwide.
cylinders.
Going internationals.
Sue-Ann Bailey says 1961. Mike Eglinton, ex-police officer here, says, you guys are doing awesome. We appreciate it. Lee Jett, he's a Marine. Heck, once a Marine, always a Marine, right? That's how
it goes.
Thank you for watching us, buddy.
That's how it goes. Electronic timing and speed sensing systems have been used to record race results since when?
Electronic timing, so that's what points went away in 19... last points car scene was 1970, probably.
Is that your final answer?
I'm going to say 1981.
1960s is when they started
I'm
using
way off.
electronic
I'm
speed.
failing miserably. I hope you guys are watching me fail. I'm doing this just for y'all. So I'm failing miserably. I'm not going to sleep for a month because of this.
Who was the first to do burnouts across the starting line and start the standard practice?
Top Fuel was. I don't know who the driver was, but I know the class was Top Fuel.
You don't know the guy's name?
I mean, I'm going to say John Force because he's awesome.
Don Garland.
Don Garland's even better.
Yeah.
See, y'all cracking me up. Good. Got Jessica Moore watching. Oh, Matthew Christian says Super Fi. Rangers lead the way. Ho. Got a bunch of people on here.
Each driver is allowed to perform a burnout, and this does what?
What a burnout does is, depending on the compound of the tire, it makes it either sticky or slimy. Slicks will kind of get slimy because they need wheel speed in order to move. Radials will get tacky or sticky because they don't use any wheel speed. They hook and go based off the traction compound.
Good job. Good job.
I might not know the eaches of drag racing, but by God, I know how it's done.
What lights do the current NHRA trees have? Colors and placement.
Colors and placement. Okay. You'll have your pre-stage and your stage, which are, depending on what track, they can be clear, amber, or I've even seen them in blue. And then you'll have 3 yellow lights, which is like, hey, get your shit ready. Then a green light, and then a red light. Green light, obviously, if you see the green light before you take off, you're slow. But if you see the red light after you take off, then you're in bad shape because you went too fast.
The man has seen some happy little trees, let me tell you. He knows his stuff.
Hey, y'all don't take it the wrong way now. I know some of y'all are going to take it the wrong way, and that's it. Michael Rothwell, what's up, buddy? Hey, real quick shout out to Michael Rothwell. He used him and Albert Sears come out to the house. They needed a distributor or something for an automotive school project, science project.
Right.
And I had a distributor. It's actually the one that came out of my 67 big block. And they took it and made a lamp out of it. And Michael did all the work himself. And he's going to the state final competition based off that. So that's pretty cool. Education, baby. It's where to go.
It's awesome. It's excellent. We need more skilled laborers. We need more tradesmen.
That's right. Look at over here. We got, this is my Camaro is sold. That's a 4-gen. I'm on the hunt for some funds collecting for a 454 SF. That's Attila. That's the guy in Germany. So looks like he sold his 4-gen and is trying to buy an SS. Heck yeah. OBS trucks for the win.
He's doing what?
He sold his 4-gen Camaro and he's looking for an OBS truck like the SS 454 truck. Yeah, so Chevy OBS trucks. Got Sean Foster watching us right there. Ron Flair watching us. Hell yeah, look at that. We're big time right now.
Who is it?
Ron Flair, he's a big dragger.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. I didn't hear the name.
Well, my bad.
I was reading.
I get excited when there's all this going on, so I start talking as fast as I wish I could drive.
All right. When the first light beam is broken by a vehicle's front tire, the vehicle is considered what?
The first light beam, meaning the pre-stage, or the light beam is like ET?
That's it.
Okay.
Because when the second light beam is broken, the vehicle
staged.
is considered staged.
Yeah.
Vehicles may then leave the pre-stage beam, but must remain in the stage beam until
the green light goes.
And then what happens?
Then you start your ET. That's why a lot of people think if the light turns green and the car stays still, they're like, oh, that's going to hurt your time. And it's like, no, there's another beam there. That starts the elapsed time, better known as the ET, which is how long it takes you to get from start to finish.
Right. Why does the system choose a short delay at random?
Why does the system do what?
The Christmas tree chooses a short delay at random.
Because people are very smart and they can absolutely guess when the light's going to happen. Matter of fact, there's a big controversy of that right now on the No Prep Kings. There's a lot of people getting butt hurt because people are good at guessing the light, and there's no way to.
I mean, a guess is a guess, right? I mean,
they're 50% right or 50% wrong. Exactly, but people get upset about it because basically what happens is when people lose. I've seen those people that are like, oh, well, he just guessed at a time. Yeah, well, he still treed your ass. So what? You could have done the same thing if you'd had the 50% ball. There's gonna be some people, especially on my feed, that's gonna love this. Ask any racer, any real racer. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning.
They only give me one line at a time.
Fast and Furious for y'all. Y'all know what it is. You love
it. What measurements are taken for a race?
As far as what? Length?
What are 3 measurements that are taken for each race?
Reaction time, speed, and ET.
There you go. This man's got it down. Dude's got it down.
Well, I mean, I do got a little bit of a drag racing tree right yonder. He may or may not.
Oh, he freaking cheated. I'm gonna disqualify that question. I'm not. That doesn't.
What's funny is you did this. You should know this was there. Talking about trees now, huh?
Hiding behind these questions now.
What we got over here? Anyway. Kai Kelly is probably the best guesser at the light. Matthew Stevens, that's absolutely correct, and one of the reasons why that there is so many problems going on there because, well, he's really good at guessing.
I've seen a lot of people like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, how do you cheat that?
Yeah, you're just mad because you lost.
Like, you
ever notice that people that lose are the only ones that come up with all the excuses?
I have some pretty good excuses.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So, what do you think about? Hey, we're giving a big shout out. Y'all tag them in this. Tag and share. What do you think about Martin Conley and Conley Racing going down to Georgia and absolutely
kicking ass,
destroying the competition?
Yeah.
Not only #1 qualifier, not only a lap CT fastest ever, but won the race in not one class, but 2 with 2 separate cars. Martin Conley, bad hammer of a driver, bad hammer of a team. You guys are freaking awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. Right out of Saturday.
That's pretty monumental stuff.
Yeah. I mean, granted, they had a Ford doing it, but I won't hold that against them. They're good enough people to where I won't hold. Oh, my God. I never.
No.
They got some bad Fords, though.
Hey, you can build anything fast.
Oh, yeah. and them guys do it on a budget. You know, I mean, they're every one of them have a normal job.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
How much do you want to throw in a car? I'm not the kind of guy to be like, oh, I want to dump $30,000 in a car.
Right.
I'm not that dude.
Drag racers aren't either. They wish they could only dump $30,000 in a car.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I bet them guys were like, man, I wish we only spent $30,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the amount of work and you got to pay yourself for your time too. I mean what them guys are doing is unprecedented. I mean, literally, in Duck's race, they're one of the 2 classes they won required a specific, what's that? 3 honks, 40 mile an hour, 140 mile an hour. And wrong kind of racing, but I like where you're going with that. We don't talk about street racing on here. People will get mad and offended.
Don't talk about what?
Street racing.
I like street racing.
Me too.
I like the light.
But basically, the DXP street class that Martin and them guys went in there and won. I need to say Conley Racing, not just Martin. I need to say Conley Racing because it takes a whole team to do that. They went in there and won it, and literally when they got down there, there was already people were so scared of them already that they tried to disqualify them because of a front bumper lip, and they modified the front bumper instantly, and they were the first people that they made change the plate, and they still went up there, #1 qualifier. Set the ET record. Broke their own ET record. And then, by the way, won the class.
That's some shady crap. That's like, with your car, it's a 1/4 inch too low.
Yeah. Well, it had to be a factory appearing body, and the chin spoiler stuck out just a little bit further than the actual.
That's crap.
Yeah.
That's like wheelbase crap.
The fix was great. You know what they did? Went to a junkyard and got some trim off a GT Mustang and put it on the front. And was like, here you go, bitches. Oh, excuse my language. So it was great. It was just really, really, really awesome. So if anybody on either one of the live streams is watching this and is friends with Conley Racing, please tag them because I want them to know how proud we are of them. Represent Kentucky in the greatest way. Just wish you guys would do it with Chevrolet.
That's what I'm talking about. Kentucky, represent. Right. Bluegrass. Fast cars.
That's what we do. Fast cars, fast horses, and fast times.
Horses of all kinds.
Some of them. We like to have horse and power.
Horse and power. So this race that you went to lately,
I did not get to go to this race.
No, you didn't get to go. That's right. You wanted to, but you didn't.
Due to some changes in the way things were done, I was unable to go. Basically, what happened? There was a race that happened in Georgia. We were just talking about that normally another company I work for, they'll fly me down there and I'll live stream it like we do here. I'm sure you guys know the race I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys know the issue that we had with this. Basically, what happened is that the live streaming abilities were canceled for people that wasn't part of a certain organization.
Unless you were in the pits.
Unless you're in the pits, yes. Which, I mean, who wants to watch that? But
you want to watch some mechanicking.
Yeah.
You watch those live streams from the pits.
Now,
that's where you learn shit.
What I did learn down there was there's still a way to make that entertaining. The Speed Video did was some of the interviews with the drivers I felt was a pretty good idea. So much that I commented on it and said they need to fire that guy and bring me down there to do it. So, but I did not agree with the fact that you couldn't live stream. I feel like if you pay to be part of an event, you should be able to live stream it if you want to. However, I also understand the business side of why he didn't do that. If you're paying big money to have a big professional broadcast happen, then you don't want people ripping you off. Not that we were ripping people off, because I've been doing it for 10 years, 11 years of the race down there. But I didn't agree with the way the message was delivered. I didn't agree with the way it was handled and the threats that was made. But taking that with a grain of salt, Donald Long has made a tremendous living being his personality type. So, love him or hate him, I hope the race continues to be an extreme success. I just got to find my way to navigate those waters in order to be able to still use it within the parameters that are given. Adapt, improvise, and overcome, Roger.
Well, this is my whole thought, just from a spectator, more of a spectator and a fan point of view. Drag racing and the automotive realm was dead for a long time. There was a large chunk of history where automotive fanatics were nowhere near to be found.
Right.
Yeah, shows had dropped off. No one were going to shows. Nobody was putting shows on. Drag racing was few and far between. Nobody in the stands. Tracks closing. Same thing with dirt track. The automotive sports realm as a whole fell on its face for a long time. And I feel like if people are interested in that again, and it is putting an economical boost in certain areas, people are spending their money in different ways, but more or less, people just getting their asses out of the house and going there and enjoying a race, or just having interest in it once again. Like, you should just soak that up.
That's I agree with you 100%. That was a large...
and you shouldn't be discouraging those people from wanting to keep your sport and your hobby
and that was
your enthusiasm going.
Doug Cook, who I don't know if he's watching this or not, but Doug Cook, he owns Motion Raceworks, and sometimes he'll jump on my live feed. He owns Motion Raceworks, which is a USA operated and owned company. They only mess with stuff inside the USA. And his argument was this: this race has been streamed for 10 years for free. Why would you start charging now and miss out on a whole year's worth of new followers of the race? Because no one's going to pay for the race if they don't know what the race is. And over the grand scheme of things, this is not a mega huge race. This isn't Street Outlaws. For the racers that's involved, it's way better than Street Outlaws. But you don't have 300 million people watching this race.
Right.
So from his standpoint, and I really respected what he said, because he's a business owner. He's like, hey, you're basically cutting your feet off, because the only people that are going to watch it are the people that know it exists already. So how are you going to grow your fan base if you continue to do this? It has not been released if they're going to do the next race. They got Sweet 16 coming up. I don't know if they're going to charge their streaming or not. From what I've heard, I didn't buy it. I was kind of salty. Sorry, Duck. I love you. I was kind of salty. What's up, Travis? Travis Ray is on. He goes to Memphis Street Outlaws and races them. He is part of a team called Team We, and they bust JJ's ass quite often. Well,
and my thing is that take
that
in for
one second. Thank you so much, Sue Ann. We really appreciate the share. I can't see the Seymour because I'll have to go back and rewatch it. But thank you so much for sharing it. That's how we make this happen. Joey Yearly over on All Cylinders podcast page. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
Well, my whole thing is this: is you have big things like you said, the Street Outlaws, where they have a huge production team. They pay camera guys and boom equipment and mics and all this other stuff and safety personnel and all this other crap. They pay to have all that and to have a quality production.
That's the key right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Quality.
If you have a quality production,
show.
people are going to want to tune in. Because that's not going to be anything compared to the guy sitting there with his iPhone.
Right.
Man, look at that car right there. It's fast as my buddy's car. It's 1992.
Exactly.
You know,
and
their few friends are going to watch that.
Essentially, the live stream that they provided was not a lot better than a streaming quality from the phone, which is a lot of people's problem.
That's what I'm saying.
How are you going to charge me $30 to watch something?
Right.
You're going to charge me pay-per-view prices, but you're not going to give me pay-per-view quality.
Right.
Now, granted, they took all the steps that they could, and something that was put out that I didn't know about before I kind of started bitching about this. Because like I said, hey, Speed Video, Donald Long, you guys do you. We got you. I'm not bashing your program. I'm not bashing what y'all are doing. I'm just saying there's things about it I don't agree with.
And I don't know you at all. I'm not going bad mouth you. I'm just trying to understand, and that's it.
Well, what it comes down to is, and this was put out by Speed Video, the cost of streaming, because I mean they stream on a high quality to a high volume, because they not only just stream, they have audio for the announcers going on, they have multiple camera angles. I mean, for streaming
it's
production. It's as high quality as you can get, but it's not a pay-per-view production level. But what was put out is that the streaming cost doubled. So in their defense, that's what they're saying.
If you're not going to make it a better product, why are you charging more for it? Is that what the argument is?
Well, that was the argument, but basically their comment was, hey, we're putting out the best that we can, and we're only charging you because we have to. You know, because before the ad revenue would pay for their production costs and give them a little bit of money, but what they put out was that the streaming cost more than doubled than what it was last year. So that was why they had to charge an extra fee. So that being said, I understand the business side of it. And I kind of understand they're stuck really between a rock and a hard spot of, okay, we want to provide you a better production value, but our cost doubled. It would be the same as like, you know, if your needles and the ink and stuff all of a sudden tripled in cost, you would have no choice but to charge the end user more money. Because you've got a profit margin you have to live within. And they're effectively saying that that's what happened. Now, the only thing that they didn't do is provide any data saying that, you know, to prove that. But on the other hand, we don't ask anybody else to prove that, so, you know.
Well, could you compromise in that situation and be like, look, anybody in this immediate, like they did the pits, you know, you can film in the pits, but you can't film here.
That was their compromise.
That's a good compromise.
And then something else that they did, and you know, is why I'm giving you guys a little bit of props, is that everything except for qualifying and final runs was they streamed that for free. So you didn't have to buy the subscription. You could watch the testing. You could watch all the interview stuff. You could live stream outside the pits. But they charged you for, you know, the actual.
See, we're not downplaying people. We're actually putting what really happened.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't know that they got charged
there was
more
a lot going on
for that service that they were provided, which in turn rolled downhill to the other people. And I mean, that's the cost of doing business. It is.
And I understand it. I'm still a little salty about it, but I also understand. Now, my problem with everything was the delivery of the message. I felt they went about that the wrong way. Not Speed Vision, Donald Long. But at the same token, this man has he started radio racing. He put it on every race, and he's done it this same way every single time. But this time, it wasn't directed towards, you know, not, when I say me, I mean the fan base. Yeah. You know, his aggression has never been directed towards the fan base. It's always been towards the racers. You better have this, you better have that, da-da-da-da-da. Well, this way, it kind of felt like you were being attacked a little bit, because he would say, hey, if I catch you streaming, I'm gonna put you out of the race. Like, I'm going to have police come and put you out of the race. Right. So I think that's probably the main portion of where my saltiness come from.
A little over-aggressive.
A little over-aggressive for my taste. But, you know, trying to be as objective as possible. Right. A man's got to do what the man's got to do. Yeah. You know? So that's where I'm at with that. Got David Gilman watching, Michael Joseph watching. Man, there's a bunch of them watching. We appreciate y'all. What we got going over here? How you gonna cut Ricky's face off?
It's all right because on Ricky's camera, I'm not even on his camera.
Yeah, he's we ain't got no wide angle stuff
like that.
We gotta have some wide angle stuff.
Just like
Yeah.
See, we don't have all of the big gear and production shit.
But we will.
We got some phones.
We got some telephones.
I got this here microphone.
Which is everybody that's watching my channel right now, do us a favor. Share. Because we want to make this into a business. We want to be, Joe Rogan.
These ain't free. These are like $3 a piece.
That's right.
See these pop screens? That's money.
Got Jimmy McIntosh on here watching us. That's what I'm talking about.
See these cheap ass headphones? See these? Look, see how flimsy that is?
Hey, they work.
That's money.
They work. I can hear myself go. You don't know her like I do.
Oh, get some. I need to put a little reverb on you. Damn, we're gonna make a country album. We're not even gonna podcast anymore. We're just gonna make Rick and Dee sing the country.
Greg Gerson, please stage your car. Don't red light.
Stay in your damn lane.
Stay in your lane.
You'll be kicked out if you
got Dustin Hale right there, part of the Tin Can Mafia right there out of Bath County / Moorhead, Kentucky. Dustin has already put everybody on notice. He said, if you want smoke, get on Tin Can Mafia Facebook page and get some smoke. Said he ain't scared. Come get some. That's what I was told he said anyway.
Ain't scared, don't care.
He said, I ain't scared. He said he got a fire-breathing nitrous ingesting LT1 with anybody's name on it. What told me?
Yours. In your name. In your name. In your name.
He said, come get some smoke.
Who want it?
All right, Robert, man, we appreciate you. Please share it for us, brother. Get some wrenchings done. For y'all that don't know, jump over to the Bad Luck Garage YouTube channel. Jump over there. He is doing a 3rd gen Camaro right now with an LS motor in it. He does a lot of super good technical information. And he does it on a real man's budget. Jason says I need to stick to my daily job, that my singing's not very good. Hey, Jason.
Hey, you don't know what we can do with this computer back here. This thing is a magic computer.
Right.
It makes him sound like a goddamn angel.
Look at Dustin says right now, come on out. We lit. We ain't scared. He said, come get it. And that's right. Y'all don't know the magic that Glenn can do. Y'all be thinking I'm being skilled by the end of the night. All right, that's
Are we still talking about racing or singing?
I don't know.
I didn't know Vince Gill was a racer.
Well, you said you didn't know the
Vince Gill can get the smoke.
What? He's probably got a lot of money. We might want to watch out on that. Hey, Vince, if you're out there listening, you scared? You won't come to the On All Cylinders podcast.
You go sit your ass high on that mountain. On that note, I believe.
Believe we're done?
I believe we're about done with this episode.
Hey, real quick, guys, if y'all can see, Glenn had me a shirt made.
Monkey Foot's
our Monkey Foot's made it. Okay, great. And it has our logo on it. It's On All Cylinders logo. We are considering. I can't get over there to that one. Y'all sing it a bunch. How we keep leaning over here? There we go.
He gonna follow me.
Watch out, Glenn. I'm big and I'm falling. But we are. Molly Thomas one. We got people in Australia watching us right now. And by the way, she's got what for us would be the SS, but she's got the Holden version of it.
Oh, the Holden.
So if you guys want to jump on Molly's page, she's gonna hate me for this. Look, get out there and check out her car. She's a real car girl. Do not let her looks fool you. She looks like it.
For this.
She looks
like mate. Throw another shrimp on the bottom.
She is definitely a fitness model, and she's a phenomenal looking person. But don't let that fool you. She's also a badass racer, and she'll drive. She said, "Come get some."
I've been to Australia.
I have not. I'm jealous.
I've been to New Zealand.
I've not been to New Zealand. We got a guy following my Instagram page. He's wanting us to make a Instagram page for On All Cylinders. He's from New Zealand too. He said he'd help push it down there.
Cool.
Sue Ann wants one of our shirts. Thank you for reeling me back in. Sometimes I'm like ADD and I can get off. Basically, we're tossing around the idea of coming up with some apparel. Nothing's in stone yet, but if you guys are interested, maybe some shirts, hats, stickers, things like that, please jump on either the On All Cylinders page. Here you go, some cups, whatever.
You want some French fries?
Some French fries and a Whamburger. Please jump on there, let us know, and we try to get some shirts and stuff made up and passed out to people.
Who doesn't want a custom spork?
What's up, Erica? How you doing? Man, we got a bunch of folks on here.
I'm glad.
That's good. That's what we need, brother.
That's what we need.
So, I guess we've been on here for long enough. We'll call this putting into it. He's going to have a bunch of, which if you watch this, still go back on and check out all the editing and stuff that he does on the podcast, because that's where we need to be. It's on Anchor,
Radio Public, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and other fine streaming services.
There you go. We got a bunch of people saying they want some shirts, bruh.
Who? What?
We got a bunch of people saying they want some shirts.
That's right. Monkeyfoot's going to be busy.
Monkeyfoot!
And that's Randy Bryant. Y'all can find them on Facebook. And you can find us on Facebook.
David also wants some fries. Come get them, brother.
They're cold now.
Which, by the way, if you go to Long John Silver's and tell them you want a large fry, they send you this many fries.
Yeah. Like that many.
Like it's ridiculous.
Who eats that many French fries? That's like 4 potatoes worth of fries.
Yeah. Some taters.
You don't need that much damn starch. Nobody needs that many carbohydrates.
I think you just called me fat again, man.
What? You're not going to eat all those.
But anyway, we're going to sign off here. You guys please jump over, get on the podcast. He'll have it. Glenn does all the editing and all that stuff. He does a phenomenal job. So jump on there and check us out there. Please pass us around. That sounded awful. Please share.
Pass us around, man.
Whoa. See, that's the difference in our brains. Your mind went there and I went like totally R-rated, not cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. So share. Please help us get the name out there. We really want to try to make some headway with this. Both of us, we provide a very dynamic type of conversation. I'm the newer school LS guy. Glenn is the older school carbureted guy, and we have some fun with this back and forth.
Just whole class clown. I mean, just class clown. What can I say?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
But it says you can send me some L8s too. Hey, look, this ain't free. Don't be demanding stuff. We're providing content creators.
I ain't got an N with the L8.
That's right. I don't know nobody. Hey, but that being said, if any of y'all work at L8 over here, anyway, y'all work some L8, y'all want to sponsor some L8? I mean, I didn't get this big by drinking Diet Pop. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this could easily be a green L8 bottle. Who in the hell's McCafe?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Somebody that probably got a bunch of money. I wonder who's the person that sued McDonald's when they spilled the coffee on them?
Oh, that one rich person.
Yeah, was their name McCafe? So, Glenn's going to do some editing. The podcast will be out. We'll keep an eye on the On Our Cylinders podcast page, and we'll let you guys know when it's out. Thank you guys for getting in here and listening to us talk. Please share it. I hope you guys had a good time. And post up and let us know if you want us to do this again. So, thank y'all very much.
We heard the sirens, so we've got about 3 minutes. We'll see y'all.
We gotta go.